Cristobal has made landfall in Louisiana. I'm Mike Naso, and that is the headline for this evening's Tropical Update video. Tropical Storm Cristobal has just made landfall very near Grand Isle, Louisiana, to the south of New Orleans as a 50-mile-per-hour tropical storm. Now, as of 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern, it was at 29.1 north, 89.9 west. Again, 50-mile-an-hour winds is a mid-range tropical storm, but it's broad and ill-defined, and that's pushing a lot of heavy weather all along the north and eastern Gulf Coast. You can see the forecast has it eventually starting more of a northwest turn and then up and out, and it should be up over Canada by Wednesday. Nevertheless, the impacts are spreading onto the Gulf Coast right now. Here are the computer models, and again, they're in good agreement. It has seemed to move a little bit to the east, but they think it's going to push northwest with the high pressure off towards its northeast, and the high is obviously a clockwise flow, and that's going to push our storm to the northwest and then eventually north and northeast up over Arkansas and Missouri. It will bring spreading rainfall, though. You can obviously see the tropical storm warnings in effect. We've had wind gusts over 60 miles an hour along the Mississippi coastline, and that is obviously on the right side of where the center of Cristobal is coming on shore right now. Again, anywhere from the mid-Louisiana coast over to the Florida Panhandle, you guys are getting tropical storm force conditions, and so stay away from the ocean. We're seeing some water level rises, no doubt, right now. There's a beautiful visible satellite imagery, and you can see as Cristobal comes ashore right there on the southeast coastline of the Louisiana tip there. New Orleans is up here with Lake Pontchartrain, and we have areas like Waveland, Gulfport. Gulfport, 60-mile-an-hour gusty winds. That could cause some problems, so make sure you're on the alert there. And again, all of the onshore flow here causing those tropical storm force conditions and the water level rises, especially near and to the right of where the storm makes landfall. Over here near Sabine Pass, Cameron, Louisiana, Morgan City, you guys are a little bit better, but again, don't let your guard down yet. Check out this radar. Yesterday we had a severe tornado near Orlando, a lot of flooding rains all throughout western Florida. It's a little bit better for you guys, but I'm still seeing a lot of rainfall on the right side of the circulation, and you can see this emptiness here over southeast Louisiana. That's where the center of Cristobal is making landfall now. A lot of heavy flooding to the north. So flooding, rainfall, and the impacts moving to the north. Again, it's expected to make that turn, but right now it's definitely moving due north. And so Mississippi, you're getting a lot of that impact. Remember, Katrina made landfall in a similar location and devastated the Mississippi coast. Of course, that was a major hurricane. This is just a tropical storm, so it's nothing like Katrina. Nevertheless, wet rains and gusty winds headed on towards the Mississippi-Alabama coast. How much rain? Well, there is the chance for inland flooding, again, especially as we head towards Mississippi and Louisiana and then all the way up into Arkansas. Eventually the system should dry out, but there is a slight chance of flooding rains all the way up towards Wisconsin and areas of the UP of Michigan. Be on the lookout for possible rainfall from whatever is left of Cristobal as he moves towards the north. Now, one of the biggest threats with this has been storm surge. I've seen some video out of Mississippi of water level rises. Remember, the storm's coming ashore right here near the mouth of the Mississippi River, so on the right side where you have that flow onshore is where you're getting that water level rises, 3 to 5 feet here along the Mississippi and Alabama coastline, 2 to 4 feet in Louisiana, 1 to 3 from the Florida Panhandle on down to Marco Island. So it is a rough day in the western areas of Florida and in the eastern Gulf of Mexico today, to say nothing of what's happening with the landfall in Louisiana with the gusty winds along the Louisiana and Mississippi coastlines. Again, we're only 7 days officially into the hurricane season, 1 week, and I'm telling you, we already had Arthur buffet the Carolinas. We already had Bertha slam into South Carolina. Now Cristobal near New Orleans. And I'm telling you guys, if we have as many storms as the predictions are looking like, you might not even remember Cristobal by the time October rolls around. Hopefully, just because we'll probably have a lot of storms, that doesn't mean they'll hit land, but the more darts you throw at the board, the more likelihood you're going to hit the bullseye. Watch out here near Bermuda in the western Atlantic the next couple of days. We could potentially have something forming, and the next name would be Dolly. I tracked a hurricane dolly back in '08. What was that, 12 years ago? We've used that name list a couple of times since then. Hopefully, this dolly wouldn't do much, but we'll wait and see as Cristobal makes landfall right now along the Louisiana coast. Heavy rainfall, serious impacts, water rises, crashing waves, tropical storm winds, a lot of problems right now as Cristobal moves on shore. I'm Mike Nasel with the latest, and I will talk to you guys next time.